Hello there, welcome back. Thanks for being here. So in our last lecture, we have worked with a couple of functions, which is screenshot and how to use the maximize function. And we also taken a look at how the karate reporting really looks like, and we also observed that how the screenshot is pinned to a respective step. So in this lecture, so let us focus on the various browser related functions, so which will help us to navigate by using the forward and back and some other methods. Yeah, so these methods are quite self-explanatory. So refresh and reload are the methods like which would reload or refresh the page. It's a kind of you ask to load the page again. So only difference is that refresh will keep the cache just like that, it does not clear that, but wherein reload does that. And back is something you can see that we have a left arrow and right arrow. So back is something when you wanted to go back to your previous page where you were, it takes you there. And forward is something you would have visited some other page, and then when you wanted to come back to your previous page, and if you wanted to go to the page that you have just recently visited, you can go that. So maximize, we have already seen that, which basically maximizes the window, and minimize we'll be seeing in this particular lecture. So it just minimizes the window so that you don't see the window at all, rather it just completely minimizes so that you can only recognize at the taskbar. And full screen is something that comes up as a presentation mode. Yeah, let's quickly just utilize these functions. So let me just replicate the action. So I'm just gonna take demo.nopcommerce.com is one of the website that I'll be using for this demonstration. So after landing into the home page, so what I would do, I would just click on this books page, and then I would be using this left arrow button just to help myself going back to the home page. And since we already visited the books page, now I can very well go to that page without having to click on this link. So I can just very well click on the right arrow, so it takes me there, and I'll have a loading operation or a refreshing operation in the middle. And every page I land onto, I'll ensure that I verify the page title so that I know I'm on the right page and the validation goes well. And we'll also see how the full screen mode works, like somewhere in the middle. Yeah, so this is the expectation of this particular lecture. So let me just grab the URL. Let's go to the Eclipse and create a feature file. I would just create a feature file of file type. So I would say this as a browser navigations dot feature. So this would be my feature file name. So my feature is to demonstrate the browser functions, and the scenario is just to navigate between the pages. Yeah, this just for a self-explanatory, so let us just not focus on that. And let me just configure the driver. So we know that we have to just tell our script that which driver file to use. So I'll be setting that value in type. So let me use Chrome driver, and then so we know that I have to just pass in the URL that I wanted to go to. So after landing onto the page, I'll ensure that I'll maximize the screen. So it is a very basic thing, and it is really good to have this function implemented. And then I would just verify the title of the web page to be what it is there. So let me just inspect. If you go to the DOM, if you go above, just inside the head section, you can see something called title. So this is the title of the web page. You can also right click and get the page source. From page source you can see that. And then I would just do a click operation. So as I said that let me just identify this books button. So it is there in a tag, so anchor tag, and then text equals to books. There is some problem here. Let me just identify what is the problem. I think there is some space around. Yeah, so let me just use this XPath. Let me just put that. So now after clicking on that page, so I would be landing on to the books page. So now instead of my mission is to just come back to the page, home page, so that I'll have to use the back function so that it clicks on my left browser arrow so that I'll come back to the home page again. So after landing onto this page, I'll make sure that I'll verify the web page title, driver.title equals to, so this is the books. And after getting there, so let me just expand the head section. So you see there is a little change, that dot books has been added. So let me just put it here. And after going back to the page, so what I would like to do, I would like to verify the title again, so that I ensure that I've navigated back to the right page. And this time I would use forward function. So this forward should take me again back to the books URL, because browser cache can remember that, because the previous operation was that where from the home page we have navigated to books, and with the help of left arrow we have navigated to the home page. And since the transaction has happened, now I can very well go from the home page to books again without having to click on the XPath. So this time I will use the forward function, and after the forward function I'll just ensure that the title is again book, because the reason that I'm just verifying the title in each and every transaction, each and every navigation, was that if at all there is a compromise, if at all there is a malfunction, definitely the script should fail, and then we can understand that something is really broke. So I wanted to ensure that whenever the title page matches, exactly that particular step would have executed successfully, and that's the understanding. Okay, so now we are in the books page. So what I would do, I would just call a full screen method. So you wanted to see how this gets to the presentation mode. Yeah, and this is the little objective of this particular script. And maybe let me just use reload as well, or reload or refresh for some reason. So both that's the same thing. The only difference is that one persists the cache and other just deletes that. So I think we are pretty much ready. Let me just right click and run as Cucumber feature file. So this should launch the URL and maximize the window. It should take us between the different pages, and once those are completed, you see the window has maximized status. So the full screen basically gets the window in a presentation mode. It is not just a maximization. And also what I would like to do after getting into the back, so I would just basically do a minimize function, so that you can see the browser window automatically minimized. This is not gonna close that, so rather it minimizes so that you can just attach that browser to your taskbar. Whenever you click on it, and then again it comes back. So let me just run this particular feature file again. So after going back to the home page, so you should see that the browser would get minimized. So I'll be clicking as that happens, so that the browser will come back again. So you see, so because it happened in a fraction of seconds, you would have not noticed that. And we also understood that by default the Karate closes the browser window, so there is no point in calling the quit function again. So however, that does the same function for us. So these are the little browser navigation functions. So it is always good to have these knowledge, but I'm not really sure like how far these are used in a real-time industry practice, but it's always good to know like how these things are present and how these things are beneficial, so we can very well deploy as and when there is a need. So thank you so much. I think you would have learned something really new, and also you would have enjoyed my lecture. So thanks for listening me throughout. So please do subscribe to my channel and encourage. So you have a great rest of today.